guys, it's Risa. How you doing? I'm going to teach you how to make a delicious, easy, one smart point pumpkin muffin. Yes, it's that time of year again. And I know for you pumpkin lovers, you're going to really like this. It's super easy, low fat, delicious. And I want you to, first of all, heat your oven to 350 degrees. The other thing I want to tell you guys is that all my recipes are written under the video. There's a little arrow and you can click it and then you can see all my written out recipes, okay? So, preheat your oven. Take a muffin tray. I almost forgot what I was saying. A muffin tray and spray it really well, or you can line it. You can do 12 large or you can do 24 mini. I love both. Sometimes I just like to sink my teeth into a nice regular size muffin. Okay, so you're going to need oatmeal. Of course, that's my ingredient that I love to use these days because 1.5 cups is 12 smart points. Okay, and what I've done is I've put it through my Cuisinart and I just pulsed it and I made it into a flour. You don't need to go to the grocery store or the bulk store and spend a lot of money. Just buy cheap oatmeal and put it through, pulse it, and get it into a nice floury consistency. Okay, that's it. Simple, right? Okay, so I'm just going to put it there. You're going to need pure pumpkin. Not the pumpkin pie mix, okay? I can't believe it's not butter light. For 3 tablespoons, it's 4 smart points. So you can find what other butter alternative that you want if you don't have this one, but I really like using this when I bake. Okay, so I'm using Sukrin Gold, which is a substitute of brown sugar alternative, but you can use any kind of alternative sugar. You can use Swerve, Stevia, Truvia, whatever you like, okay? And I'm putting 2/3 cup of that in it, a tablespoon of some vanilla, and instead of eggs, I'm using egg whites and egg creations. It's 1/4 cup each. If you want, you can use 2 eggs, okay? It just brings up the smart points. Okay, so of course you're going to need pumpkin pie spice or seasoning, or you can make your own. And I'm putting in about 2 tablespoons. You can decide, taste the batter, and if you want it spicier, put in more. You can add some cinnamon to it if you want as well. And I use about 1/2 lemon. I love the flavor of some lemon in my baking. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder I'm going to use, and a pinch of salt. So I've already done my oatmeal. I can't talk. Anyways, this is what happens when it's live. So I've done my oat flour, and I'm just going to add a pinch of salt. I like doing my dry first. 1.5 teaspoons of the baking powder. Okay. And 2 tablespoons of the pumpkin pie seasoning, spice, whatever you have, okay? So I'm just going to keep that there. And then I'm going to do my wet ingredients. Well, kind of wet. Most of it's wet except the sugar. So I'm going to use my 3 tablespoons for 4 smart points. 1/4 each of the egg whites and egg creations, 0 smart points. Just going to start mixing it with some vanilla, about a tablespoon or so. I'm going to add my 2/3 of my sugar substitute. Simple so far, right? And then I'm going to, so I'm mixing that up really well. That's it. And I'm going to take some lemon juice and just squeeze that in. Ah! Oops. I'm having a hard time today. All right, there we go. All righty, so just mixing that all up. And I'm just going to leave this in here, and I'm going to, I was looking for a spoon. Hold on. Actually, I have a fork. Good. And just mix that up together, all the dry. And this is just so easy. But before I do that, the most important thing is the pumpkin mixture. The pure pumpkin. Let's add that. Okie dokie. We're just going to add all of that goodness inside the bowl. There we go. Put that there. Wipe my hands because they're getting dirty. And then I'm going to mix that in too. Okay. So this looks really nice and thick. There we go, like that. And this is so easy. We're going to now add the dry. Okay, just put that in. I love easy recipes. I'm going to use a fork to mix it because sometimes I find that it all sticks on the whisk. So I'm just going to mix it together. And it smells so good. So all of this, all you're counting is your oatmeal with 12 smart points and 4 smart points for your margarine. That's 16, okay? And I'm gonna use about a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds. If you don't wanna use them, you don't need to. It's up to you. If you wanna add anything else, some chocolate chips, you can do that. If you account for like raisins or craisins, again, they're a bit high in sugar, but they'd be delicious to add to your muffins as well. I'm just gonna taste it and make sure I like the batter. Yum, but you know what? I'm gonna add a little bit more. You see, you have to taste it. I'm gonna add just a little bit more of the pumpkin seasoning because I like it to taste very pumpkin-y. Is that such a word? Okay, that's it. Okay, don't over mix it too much. And then you're gonna put it in your muffin trays. So I'm gonna move all this out of the way. Yum. There's nothing like trying the batter. It's so delicious. So we're gonna just add that. And I'm gonna just use my third cupper to just add it. If you have like an ice cream scooper, you can use that. Whatever you want. A spoon, a large spoon. Move that out of the way so you can see. Just really easy. And the great thing is you can freeze them and have them as a snack. You can have them for breakfast even. You could add a little bit of cheese on the side for some extra good protein. Yes, I use my fingers. Oh. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use my spatula for the end so that I get all of this delicious mixture. So good. I love having anything pumpkin. All right, make sure. I know some people don't like using their fingers, but it's okay. I'm the only one probably going to be eating these because my husband's not a pumpkin fan and my daughter really doesn't eat too many of these muffins either. So they're all going to be going into my mouth anyways, and my hands are clean. All right, so 12 delicious muffins, and I have some pumpkin seeds. Again, I can't stop flicking. Okay, so you guys probably think I'm very crazy. I am a little crazy. It's okay. You have to be a little crazy, especially when you're baking. So I have some pumpkin seeds. We're just going to sprinkle a few on top. I love how they toast in the oven on top. and they give a little crunch. Now, if you want to add them inside, you can. You can use other nuts if you want. I used about a tablespoon. I don't even think I need a whole tablespoon, so that would be 17 smart points. But you can add them or not. And that's it. There we go. Look at that. 12 beautiful regular size muffins for 1 smart point. So I'm going to add that to the oven, and I just want to show you that I had also made little mini ones. Do you notice that almost all of them are gone? Keep them in your fridge or your freezer. You can keep them out for a few days in a sealed container. They are super moist and delicious, and I think you're going to really love them. I hope you love this recipe as much as I do. Please share my recipes and subscribe, and come visit me at Risa's Recipes and Weight Watchers Tips. I love you guys. Let's have a bite. I love them. I hope you do too. Bye for now.